Hi, good day, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you happen to be watching this. Welcome to another episode of House of Stars. I'm your girl Star, and today I'm doing another video. It's been a while since I've done a video, and of course, I've taken a huge hiatus. Some of you guys know, if you guys have been watching some of the live videos that I've been doing, coming on live, that I actually just recently moved. So I moved. I got a place with my parents. So we are just still going through the move and transitioning and trying to get everything settled. Like right now, as I speak, I'm actually doing a video in my washroom. So if the audio's off or anything, like, I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to make do with what I got right now. But yeah, that's what's been going on right now. So I know it's been a while. I almost feel I just felt out of place because I haven't done a weed video in a minute. So I did just want to take a couple announcements before we get into it. As you can see from the title, I'll be doing a video on Cardi B and Offset. I think it's gonna be mainly I'm gonna be talking about Cardi B. Maybe I'll talk about the relationship, but yeah. Well, I will talk about the relationship, but we'll talk about him separately. But mainly, it's gonna be about Cardi B. But just a quick announcement again. I am gonna be making some changes to my prices. I noticed that a lot of people kept on inquiring about the 20 for 20. That's because in my description box, there's like a defaulted message that's there that's old. And I still need to change it. So people still think I have that special when I haven't had that special for the past, it's been about 4 months now. But my prices are subject to change again. But again, I'm still trying, as you know, I want everyone to be able to get a reading with me. So I'm going to keep them still within a reasonable price. I will be bringing back the 20-minute reading. It just will not be $20. It'll be a different price. And once I've finalized on what is comfortable for me to present as a price for my clients, I will definitely let you know my new prices and things like that. So again, I'm going to be doing this video. There's a New Year's video yet to come. And all right, so keep watching. All right. Okay, talk about when I say that I'm still kind of awkward. It's weird. I just haven't done a video in so long, and I'm in a new place. It's just like I'm like just trying to get my footing here. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap into Cardi B. I believe she's a Libra. I don't have her information here because usually I have my laptop with me when I do it, but my laptop, I don't have it here. So I know she is a Libra. So I'm just gonna tap into her energy, just a visual remembrance I have of her. Just give me a second. Okay, so as you know, Cardi B has just recently stumbled upon amazing success with having her #1 single and breaking history and everything like that. And she's up for some Grammy nominations, which is crazy. And I'm actually very happy for her because like I'm a Cardi B fan, and like I love more not to see an underdog on top. You know what I mean? But I still feel when I get with her, she's still trying to adjust to fame. Like she's still trying to adjust to it. It's almost like she doesn't really know what she's doing because now she's in a different ball game. So before, where she could just kind of say what she wants, do what she wants, be how she wants, it's like they're trying to refine her more, and she's having some difficulties with that. It's not like she's not having difficulties with it, because at the same time I feel like Cardi B is a person that she is good at following direction. But I do get the sense that it's like a duck out of water. It's like sometimes it's like she kind of is a bit robotic with how she is kind of functioning in the things that she is doing. I think when it comes to Cardi B and I feel like their relationship right now is at a good place, but they're not really getting a chance to see each other the way that they want to. Also, I do feel with this relationship, even though they are engaged, I do feel like he's very business oriented in his life right now. So he does have a love and care to him where he cares for people, but at the end of the day, his end all be all is his money. You know what I mean? And when it comes to her, it's like she's loving that she has this male around, and she's loving this success, and she's, trying to absorb everything that she's trying to get out of it. Like there's an aspect of her that like, always knew with her hard work she could make it, but she's kind of surprised by how successful she is right now. And she kind of really didn't see a lot of it coming. So it's like she's still trying to adjust to the fame. Like, there's still a part of her is not sure if this is what she wants. You know what I mean? So she's still adjusting to it. She's making the best out of it. But what's really holding her when it comes to her success and continuing on is, of course, everybody that loves her and her family. Because I feel like family is very important to her. So she's like, damn, like I got my mom up in this house. I got my dad, like my cousins. I got my this. I got everybody is like, now this thing that I have called fame is bringing so much happiness to my family, even though it's not, I'm not exactly that happy. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with it. But like I can't stop because like I've already come so far. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of that where she goes to the back and forth and not sure what to do. When I feel like Offset is like he looks at the potential in her. He loves, like, you can't help but love Cardi. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's hilarious. Like she's one of a kind. Like there's something about her you just can't get out of any girl. You know what I mean? But there is a part of it that he's really about his money. So it's like there is an aspect of it that he knows having her by his side is a good career move for him. You know what I mean? But again, it's like he wants to like, there's some way where he wants to work with her. Like it's like he's pushing her, showing her the ropes of what she should be doing, but there's a way that he wants to be able to, and I'm not trying to make it sound like this, but profit off of how she's doing things. So, like, almost like a Jay-Z, Beyonce type of thing. You know what I mean? Where it's like, they find ways to work together that it's like the money is starting to become more inbred. You know what I'm saying? But he's really about his money right now. He's not in a space to be 100% emotional about their relationship. I do feel like he cares about well enough. He respects the connection, the energy, and the woman that she is. But a part of me thinks that when I get his energy, he's thinking more with his mind, not with his heart. Okay? When I see Cardi B, I feel like Cardi B, like, she really cares about him too, and she likes that about him as well, like how he's business oriented, because that's actually something that she really likes. Like he has the stability that he has it together. Like she looks at him like a man, and she's very like emotional about him and her, but at the same time too, there is a part of her that has this little aspect of herself in the background that's kind of like, there's a chance that we may not last. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to go with it. I love this man. I'm trying to really make it work with him. But she has a good sense of reality with the situation. So she's staying balanced within hers. But I feel like she's more of like a fun-loving, she's a relationship type of girl for the most part. They argue sometimes a lot. And that's because he could come off as being controlling or bossy. I don't think he's trying to control her, but it's just like, he's kind of critical. Like he's like, okay, well I see you do this, but I feel like you could do it like this. And like it's kind of like, damn, like I just want to like sit back and just not think about work. Let's just chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of the energy I get, that what kind of happens between them. But he's at a place right now that he's at a building stage. Like even though they've had a lot of success with Migo and he's making money and doing great things and on features and all the stuff like that, he's nowhere at a place right now where he can really start resting and say, okay, like, he still has a lot of build to go. So like, that's on his mind, The same way how she has a lot of people relying on her is the same way that he has a lot of people relying on him. And not only that, to have his own sense of personal success and comfort is what he's looking for as well. I feel like they're going to do okay, this is the motorsport, but I feel like they're going to do another video or song again together. I don't know why I'm seeing a little child, so I'm not sure if it's Kareem and Cardi B's child, but I don't know why I see like a little child or her holding a child and it's a house and I see a mansion and stuff like that. But I do get the sense that they're going to work on something again together. They actually might end up going on the road together. It's something that I do see as well. For this relationship, I get the sense that I'm not exactly sure. I know they're engaged right now, but I'm not exactly sure if this is going to be a relationship that's going to end up in marriage. I get the sense that there's a possibility that they're going to end up going their two separate ways. I feel like it's more Cardi B because, again, one thing I could give this girl, I don't think that she's going to allow herself like, of course, she's gonna be more business minded and more fame like mindseted, but at the same time, she's still gonna hold true to what's real. There's still an aspect to her that's gonna hold on to what's really real. So it's like I can see her even putting out a song or something to talk about like just how things are gonna be real and how she wants something real. You might actually hear something of somebody from the past coming into her life again. And there's going to be some controversy. There's something that's going to be happening with that. But I do feel with Cardi B, I feel like there is a lot of success that is going to be coming for her. I do feel like there's going to actually be a big tour that's going to be coming up for next year. It feels like it's starting around March, April, around that time. I see like, yeah, she's touring right now, but I actually see like when she drops her album, there's like a tour that comes shortly after. I get the sense, I feel something with Jay-Z, so I don't know if it's like she does something for, maybe she does something for, what the heck is it called again? Tidal? Or maybe she actually does a song with him, or what? But there's something with Jay-Z, and I actually see her doing something with Nas as well. So it's really weird. There's a lot of like collaborations and things that are going to come up for her as well. I get the sense I see her doing like a special. Like it feels like it's like an interview special. Like I don't know if it's like Oprah or something like that, but she's gonna do something like that where it can be really big. That she's gonna talk a little bit about her life and explain exactly like her past and what she's gone through and where she comes from and things like that. I don't know why I see a Twitter beef with her and her sister. It's like her and her sister get into an argument, but it's over Twitter. It's not like listen, they're sisters. But I see something that's going to happen between her and her sister, which is really weird. There's like an argument going back and forth or something between her and her sister or whatever the case may be. She needs to be careful who she trusts. So I get the sense that there's going to be people, she's going to have some people in her family or close friends, family friends that are going to start selling stories to the media about her. Because it's going to get to that point where she's going to have that kind of thing. She kind of pretty much does, but you know, where like literally like fucking knowing the slightest thing about her business is gonna be worth money. You know what I mean? So it's gonna get to that point. That part is gonna get sad. I actually see her staying out in Europe for a little bit. She's gonna be out there for a bit. I don't know if she's working on something, but I get like next year, Europe is gonna call her to be out there for a couple months or a long extended amount of time. She's gonna be working on something. I think she's gonna host an award show next year. I haven't asked her to award show where she gonna or show that she's gonna host. But I see that, like a vignette and it's kinda like that kind of thing happening. I don't really think there's gonna be a beef between her and Nicki Minaj. They're gonna kinda like you stay your way, I stay mine, whatever. Like people are I think she's gonna probably say a little low blow distance, Nicki this is. But at the same time, I don't really feel like there's going to be anything that's going to be public. It'll be too corny. I feel like it's just like a weird move for her. I feel like Cardi B has had offers to do shows, but I'm not exactly sure if she's going to do one. She's kind of past that now, and doing a show would be a little bit corny for her brand. So I think there might be a little special or an aspect, but a part of me is telling me that yeah, I think there might be a show. I just saw her mom. Yeah, I think it's going to be a show. It feels like later on. It doesn't feel like it's like early in parts of the year. It's like later on in the year. But yeah, when it comes to Offset and Cardi B, I don't know. I don't think they're going to last. That's just me. If I'm wrong, I take it. I actually want to see her happy. Regardless of what, she's going to always end up with somebody and be happy because that's just her. She's very loyal in relationships. And she's loyal to the idea of love, so I'm not going to sit here and act like she's not going to find the love of her life. I think she is. May not just be Offset, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I think that they're going to be able to honor each other and honor the relationship that they have. Yeah, but that's what I get from that. So that's it. If you have any questions or concerns more about Cardi B and want to know anything about Cardi B and Offset's relationship or what's coming up for her, please leave it in the description box. Again, my prices will be changing, but if you would like to get a reading with me, you can always hit me up on my House of Stars Facebook page. The link is in the description box, or you can hit me up via email for any information or how to book your reading. Again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more. And I do want to thank you guys so much for your time and rocking with me. And if I don't talk to you guys again before the New Year's, Happy New Year's. And of course, before that, Merry Christmas. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.